Okay guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, if I was 30% body fat and had to completely start again, how would I get myself into the best shape possible? But first of all, why should you listen to me? My name is Max Rogers. I own a coaching company called Maxar Coaching, where I've helped over 450 people lose a lot of body fat and build a whole lot of muscle. But today's video, I got a good question online and I really want to talk about it. It says, hey Max, I am around 30% body fat and I'm completely at rock bottom. I haven't trained in years and I haven't been in shape since I was in my teens. How would you start if you were me? Everything hurts, I feel overweight, I don't even want to train in public, and I literally have no idea where to start. First things first, let's say I am 110 kilos, 30% body fat. I went online and I literally typed in fat loss calculator, the first one that came up. I put in my age, I'm 30, I'm male, and my weight is 110 kilos or 240 pounds, okay? In terms of how active I am, I do light exercise between 1 and 3 times a week, which was somewhere in the middle. It told me that my maintenance is around 2,800 calories, okay? So I'm looking to pull about 500 calories off my maintenance, okay? Now, sometimes people will do 250 calories. Hey, I'm 110 kilos, I need to get moving, okay? So I'm gonna pull 500 calories away from my 2,800. That leaves me at 2,300 calories. The amount of people that say to me, Max, what do I do with my carbs? What do I start with my calories? I'm gonna tell you exactly what I would do. We know that if I'm 110 kilos, we want to have around 2.2 grams of protein per kg. This remains consistent the whole way through. I'm going to have 242 grams of protein. This equals 968 calories. We know that our fat content is going to be between 20 and 30% of our total intake, okay? I'm going to pick 30%. But why? Because why not? So 2,300 calories, we know that 10% is 230 calories. Times it by 3, which would be 30%, and we have 690 calories from fat. We divide that by 9 because there are 9 calories in a gram of fat. 690 divided by 9 gives me 76 grams of fat. 242 grams of protein at 968 calories, 760 grams of fat at 690 calories. So carbohydrates must come from the remainder, okay? 2,300, take away 968, take away 690, leaves me with 642 calories, okay? Those are my carbohydrate calories. We divide 642 by 4, voila, we get 160 grams of carbs. Those are my macros. 240 protein, 76 fat, 160 carb. Done. These are my starting macros. Whatever you weigh, do exactly what I've just done with your stats, and those are your numbers, okay? So I want to make this as manageable and as sustainable as possible, okay? Now, I know from experience with myself and with hundreds of clients that most people don't need to eat in the morning, okay? I'm going to skip breakfast, okay? So whatever, maybe I'll train, I'll do my walking, I'll do my cardio in the morning, but I'm going to do it fasted because I know if I can push meal 1 back to about 12 o'clock, between 12 and 8, an 8-hour feeding window, I can actually eat quite a lot of food in those 8 hours. And I'm not going to be too hungry. I'm actually going to cruise through this. How I do it, it doesn't matter. I can have 1,000 calories for lunch, 1,000 calories for dinner, and a 300 calorie snack. Now, training, okay? I should probably start training. Basically, 3 45-minute sessions are fine. They're gonna be full body. You wanna leave a day's rest in between, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday probably works best, okay? I'm thinking squats, a heavy deadlift, prowlers, leg presses, lunges, bench presses, heavy rows, pull downs, shoulder presses, big boy stuff, okay? And then at the end of the workout, maybe you can do some curls and some raises, but hit the big movements that are challenging, okay? Next thing, cardio, okay? I would recommend me as a 30% body fat overweight male do around 60 minutes a week. It's achievable, right? I can break that down into 3 20-minute sessions. I'm gonna do my cardio at the end of my session, not before my session because weights take priority. At the end of my session, 45 minutes of training, 20 minutes of cardio, 1 hour and 5 minutes, 3 times a week. Steps, because we know output's important. When it comes to, we can either pull calories down or bring output up. Steps, cardio, training, okay? With your steps, what I want you to do, which is what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on steps, It's gonna come up with day, week, month, 6 months, year. I'm gonna click on 6 months because that's the truth, right? My 6-month average step count is 8,100. What I want you to do, whatever your steps are, I want you to add 2,500. So if you're looking at this and you've done that and your average steps over 6 months are 2,500, your step target from today is 5,000. I'm at 8,000. Don't know if you can see that. So I'm gonna go to about 10K. So I know that my training is manageable. My cardio is minimal. Inevitably, guys, we're going to run into some plateaus and our fat loss is going to slow down. If you run into a roadblock and you start to stall, the change I'm going to make is going to be a reduction in calories. So I'm going to have a 250 calorie drop. I'm going to go from 2,300 to 2,050. How about I take those 2,500 steps that went to 5K. I'm going to keep my calories the same. I'm going to take my steps from 5K to 7.5K. I'm going to take my cardio from 3 times 20 minutes to 4 times 20 minutes. I'm going to do an extra session. That's enough to get things moving again. Last thing, your environment, okay? If you're an overweight guy and your friends are trying to take you out and get pissed all the time, they are not your friends. Get rid of these people. When I wanted to become an online coach and a successful fitness guy, I moved myself to Dubai. I started spending time with elite level coaches who have got hundreds of clients, who make hundreds and hundreds of £1,000s per year. I put myself in that environment because I was an up and coming coach coming out of a gym in London, moved to Dubai with no clients. Suddenly all my friends are making content all the time. They've all got YouTube channels. They're all earning loads of money. They've all got loads of clients. They've all got successful business. They all look amazing. By getting myself amongst those group of people, I became that person. So your environment is very important. Last thing, patience. Yeah, it's going to take time. You're not going to lose 25 kilos in 4 weeks. You've got terrible habits you need to break. You've got poor eating habits, you're super unfit, you have no muscle, you have loads of fat. It's gonna take time, you've got to give it time. In the fat loss game, patience is everything. It is a marathon, not a sprint. Give it time, bet on yourself, stick at it, and trust me, you'll be there soon enough. If you like this video, drop a comment, leave a like, and if you want me to make some videos, ask me some questions. I film 3 videos a week and I love doing them.